Hey guys, what's up? Alright, we got out of the trade at break even just prior to the oil news. Didn't like how the market was looking. No, you can't trade oil off news, so no problem on that. Wait for the push to complete, enter the trade on the short side. Wait for your first weakness to show. Let it whip around. Wait for your 15 minutes to expire. Have that node right there. Got a single set right at 50. Just wait for it. Wait for it. Got in the ES buy side. Reason for the entry. So the oil news came out 11 o'clock. Don't want to be at that point at all, at all. Wait for the whip to happen and then enter the trade. Want to be short, so 50 the entry. Looking for that touch off, I don't know. You trade in singles, trade in double now to use a 1 to 1 and 2 to 1 to reach the reward. Should be targeting that low. Running the ES to the upside. Got 96 on the live trade, which I put me in a little better position on the exit, first and second exit. So we had Doji right here at 11 on the oil news. Got in right after the Doji to the upside. We're looking at the upside here. 0405 is our first target, so I'll just change to the actual. Using the same tag range. Got the pop off the value here low. I mean high, sorry. So I'll be looking for the reaction to go back to the upside. Looking for a 10-point push. 10 to 12 points. Downside. Too bad I can't really out. So a lot of collisions on the value here. That's why the second entry is for. So you're looking for 10 to 12 points, return to the high. I haven't completed my missions as yet on a video game, so too bad. My alerts are pretty loud, so I was playing some World of War Tanks. Blitz, of course. You have to play the PC game. Use my gaming computer. Damn it. Probably gonna see entry. Went up to 47, not 50. Too bad. Don't trade that much on oil anyway. Yeah, aggressive on oil 40 might be an entry. Just make sure your risk to reward is pretty good if you get 40. So as per usual, your second contract is a rolling contract. I just want to talk a little bit on the micros from Topstep. Looks like a pretty good deal. Yeah. On the micros itself. Do you have anything interesting to watch this morning? Hey, Joe Scott. PTG, normal top, blah blah blah. Blah blah stuff. How the market works, what the market does. I don't have anything against the guy. Guy's a pretty good trader. So once you get your first exit locked in, roll your stops. Look for your 10 to 12 points. If you see the return, I will be buying the return if you're trading. I'm gonna miss the entry. Buy the 97 return in my opinion. Oh, this is not trade advice. Live streaming what let's do it today. I'm in the office alone today, so might as well. They got the day open. It should be pretty good at money. Think if I had gone back up, that was the same, go back up to wait for the after the exit. Just didn't get my entry. Too bad. Not too bad about it. It was any point in time. I really trade away that much. Take your hits and misses as you go. See what the VIX is doing. Which is actually up a little bit, which gives me a little bit of concern. VIX expected it to drop off a lot more before it bounced. Not too worried I will in this position till I get a single exit. That's why you trade. You plan a trade before you trade it. Oil pretty holding pretty well, so might actually get that 50 entry. In no way I'll be buying that at 20. In no way. You wouldn't find it. You might be buying them at 740s. What reaction in the market? Wait for the fall to drop a little bit. And set this guy up on a single entry. Wait for the turn for the lock. If it does come, wouldn't be buying 20s at all. Don't want to be a bull in that market. Don't really trade oil that much again. Like on a Wednesday, trade it after the news. Just news and after news, got away with a break even. Always monitor your trade, always be out of the trade before that number comes out. Alright, you can see what the London the London trade actually would have put out. Where is the London open? 03. We would have gotten the London open right here. So let's trade on that side. All around good. Just don't want to be a bull here. And there's not a 3,000 level, so it is now 11:25, which is 10 minutes away from London close. You're looking at time in your entry. London closes in 10 minutes. See which way these guys want to take the market. Trading is always risky. You can see why we have that blue line there. Target return. If you miss the trade, don't ever rush into the trade. Look for your position, location, and time. Why is my line in the wrong place? Oh, it is only 15-minute chart. The stop should be at least behind 29.90. At least behind 29.90. If you enter any long position today. And it's okay to be wrong on a trade. Trade happens. Gosh, I don't think I have to be streaming and video gaming at the same time, so I'm a big space guy, so I wonder my channel. Đây ta thumbnail for that. My channel.
Patience in the queue. Always wait for the try to get in a trade. I don't have to do it. It's my entry. Patience in the queue. Always wait for the Just wait for it. Wait for it. See, not in the trade. Just wait for it. 97 is the optimum entry there. I just have functional market. Nothing in the data about so much. Forgot not yesterday's close. Sweet. No way I'll be buying it. Boring. So if you enter in the just at the 97s, I don't want to change what my entry is right. This is what you could do. You have a positive RR. So you could enter here, add London close, wait for your 97s, and at 97s. Use this recent low as your stop, which is 5 points. Scalp out 5 points, and you'll have your 1-to-1 entry and exit. If it does break, it's only 5 points you lose. I usually manually trade my stops, so 11, 31, that's your entry right there. Yeah. Alright, just need to make a call to make sure we have one of the other guys on in that secondary trade. Hold on a second. Right. Into the secondary C, now we're into the trade. Then see the possibility the trade was concentrating on oil trade. Tell me he is in the oil trade, so don't know what level will be into it. Well, guys, he just exited, got filled on his TP. one got. So he did pretty well there. I expect that order to flow straight through down to the bottom here. Don't look to buy anyway unless you see here and it hold it. Yeah, this TP2 target right up. See how the market reacts here. So a lot of collisions right at value here high. You know that is a protection node. Looking for move back up to the upside. Pretty slow lately. Bye bye. Pull the trades out. How and why? See, API number is a very important number to tell you where you're looking to activate and which direction are you looking for the trade. So it gets conked by a whipsaw. Bad luck. Shit happens. There's a tree here. I wonder why it stopped right here. Pause. I'm done. It's 11:35, perfect time, perfect entry. Puff puff. You're on the rosy candle there, if the reaction doesn't happen, it's gonna be a slow grind to the upside, in my opinion at least. Identify where it is. Yeah, it's an OG. Put a note. Oh, Rodrigo asked that question. What we just look for if we trade the micros? Single entry on the first test and double on the second where if you're using single use that trail. Using double entries which we using today, it would be no trail. On the second contract you manually trail. If you're trying to be a lot mechanical you could trail. Just requires a little bit of confidence in the actual position. So like how Dan would star stuff, I would give that level 2 star. Got point of control here where the locking up, which is a inflection point. You can see from inflection from last this morning yesterday, last night, yesterday. So what it is, so it's now become support, in our opinion at least. You got a time entry. Remark this. Our support of value area high, which gives you a little bit of confidence on the trade. Look for your 1 to 1 and then 1.5 to 1 or 2 to 1 exit as you see fit. Manually roll your stop. So on the first exit, if you exit the first trade, you roll your stop the 1 point behind the most recent low. In this case, if the trade fails, the trade fails. The minus due to the 16 if you trade a micro is 162. Yeah, 162. The most important thing is to be able to get into a break-even profitable position in any trades, whether you're trading micros. I just point out something there. On oil, mentioned particular area this morning. Why, if the market might, this is London open. Yesterday's close, London open. Where did the market hit? It's funny how the market does this. Scalper's paradise. Grab 15 to 20 points quickly as possible. Minimum amount of risk. 10 points maximum risk. 15 to 20 points, 1.5 to 2 points. You know, the order flow is to the downside, so you don't want to be sitting in this for any length of time. So this is your initial idea, your actual execution, back on the retest, push to the upside. This is why you'll go for 96 right there. Because the market will shoot and want to take you off sometimes. That's why you place your stops a little bit wider. Don't try to be greedy and get 2 to 1 to scalp or whatever you're doing. Not my style. Just not my style. Look at the initial reaction, hold for retest, and take a retest. That's the trade idea, the trade plan. Doesn't always execute that way. That's actually where I got in the trade. You do get stopped out. Get stopped out. And there would be your 20 points. If you get a 2 to 1 and you're lucky enough to get a reaction off a London open. Yeah, enough about oil for the morning. If the market does lock up, you know what to do. Exit one trade, be patient for the second trade, use your 1 to 1 as an exit if the market does lock. Because there's an inflection point, you're looking for collisions. Heat map is important. Don't have it on this computer, that on the next system. So I'll be actually watching from 2 different systems. This is actually my gaming computer. Let's stream it off. Look the time your entry, look where your exits are. Based on time also. Look for your most recent high for your exits. Try to keep it in the slot. Don't expect too much fall in the market at this time. And you're allowed to change your mind based on price action.
So in this circumstance, I have one out of two choice. It's either win and trade or lose and trade because of the amount of time the market is just sitting there. It's just sitting there. And be careful, news will knock you off at any point. Tweeting is not a good thing. Well, a good thing for some people in the market, not a good thing. It creates volatility, but it makes trading a little bit difficult. That's why you would see me have a single entry always at a certain point and then trade from the secondary position or the return position. If it fails, it fails. If it does not fail, all well and good. Be able to manage in and out our trade. I was looking at the heat map this morning. We have a lot of collisions in the market at that level. At the value high from yesterday, which we use a lot as a value trader and a position trader. I use value as pointer controls, deviations. I was looking to short the 12 this morning. 6 appeared, which was the number for me Monday, which is a structure number and a deviation for Monday. Market is kind of locking up last couple of days. Expected the breakout to happen today. Did not happen. Got some technically iffy news, politically positive news. So see, wait up and see which part we're looking at this morning. Patience and how to be patient. Oh yes. Might have to sit in this for a long period of time. Latest exit time for this will be this entry is a forward entry maximum, so that is 11 to 3 o'clock. I think well, you guys should be on Eastern time, daylight 7. Not in as yet. If it does break to the downside, oopsie, can't do nothing for that. Have a big poster on the wall. Right, patience is required. uh, Patience is one of the hardest things to learn as a trader. If you're not patient or you're scalping, particularly not a scalper, position guy. I'm very interested in micros. Micros is easy way to get in the market at a reasonable price. We have something built that we would be using for every $350 of risk. So my boys gonna give them both of them two $3,500 account to trade micros with. They actually got through. We did a lot of work over this summer when I was here, while I was not here, getting them ready to actually trade live on the micros. So that's why if you're looking at top step, that is particularly reasonable deal for that. It would give you 2 weeks risk, or 3 and 3 6 trades of risk, 6 full position trades at risk. You'll be able to get. If you have 6 positions at risk, you would need if you're maximizing your entry levels, I mean your entry risk, in our opinion. That is the way we go. A lot of guys want to trade like 3 points and 4 points. I don't advise that based on style of trade that I execute. Been there, done that, chase markets all over the place. That's not my style. It works for a lot of guys, but 3 points and 4 points isn't worth it, especially on micros. Micros is $10 per point per contract, which is not good. If it's a scalper, you should be trading full contract. And it's about what you could afford. I've been doing this for what, 8 years. Come January, you gonna make it 8 years. 2 years. Demo trade. Ripped up 2 accounts in the first 3 months. Trading on demo is a good thing and a bad thing also. So you don't have the risk, the pressure of trading that. So that's why if you're trading and you're a new trader, micros might be the best way to actually get a feel for the market. Money is not everything. Plan your trade, trade your plan. If you don't have a plan, you will get smacked across the board more than enough times, and then you would learn. So it's all about teaching people how to shorten that learning curve. The learning curve is always will always be there for any new trader, and learning how to say it's okay to take a loss. You can't make money every day. So equity wise, you have to have enough equity. So on equity side, if you're trading micros, is 3,500. I mean, $3,500 as a opening salvo to give yourself enough with to actually learn the trade. If you're trading directly on micros, that's why top step does looking like a reasonable deal, because we have a couple of guys coming in from January. Might bring in 2 more guys to trade with us. We trade as a group. I more or less fund some or most of the guys when they get through to trade micros. It doesn't cost a lot for me and my accounts. So I usually let them open it under their names. Of course, I take a percentage if they're profitable. If they're not profitable, it's part of the learning curve. And I like to have them in house here if they're learning stuff. They don't have to trade my exact style. Trade once you get build a trade plan that looks reasonable, back tested and profitable. I'd like what upsetters do. In a smaller form, of course. We just call trade small, trade smart. Oh, it's almost lunchtime. I need to eat lunch. That probably just might pop in like about 2 o'clock or something. Oh, 3 o'clock. Well, probably 3 o'clock. And then what he's doing the recap. It was a bully trade this morning. Probably might pop back in a while. 12 o'clock, we've seen some bearish market move, so just make sure if you break your lower side of your trade, you'll be there's a quiz of a streamer, every streamer who actually streams is actually end up in losing the first couple of days. Well, that level doesn't look like it's holding. No biggie. What I want, so let that trade run. If we get knocked out, we get knocked out. It's the oil doing. Oil, that oil trade didn't really push through to the end. It was bad. Bad. Just tested and relocated that low. Always have your. This is why I always trade your stops a little bit wider than required. I use 20% of deviation, which is a 8 point DJs. If you do break the downside, do I need to go for large? And play some video games in the meantime.
So probably might see you guys around 2 o'clock. Okay guys, bye.